Let's discuss. Hey everyone, it's Rachel back again with another reaction video, and today I will be checking out a track from Dark Signal. Matt Thomas is the guitarist of this band. Jonny Reeves from Kingdom of Giants is in this band. He is the bassist. The drummer of this band is also the lead vocalist. I am excited to check them out. I've not heard anything from them before. Ashtone sent this over to me, so obviously with Matt Thomas being in the band and Jonny Reeves being in the band, this is all through Ashtone Audio. So I'm very excited to check it out, especially seeing a producer that works with so many of the bands that I dig to be putting music out with his own band. I'm very stoked to check that out. So Heart Like a Hurricane, I will link the video in the description of this video, as well as any of their social media that I can find. Other than that, I'm going to stop talking and we are going to get straight into it.
Crashing wave, I lost myself underneath the rising tide. I see the broken glass, flood of pain, flash of light, paradise fades away. Watching out, watch your word. Time again, you're right again. I'm lost in the wind. Watching out, watch your word. Cycles, when I see it flows, round again. Down with the pouring, I know I feel like nothing's ever good enough. I got a heart like a hurricane, I bring it down with the pouring rain. I know I feel like nothing's ever good enough. I got a heart like a hurricane, I hear the sound of it from the rain. I know you're not, but nothing's ever good enough. Very good production on this. Chasing thoughts, tied in knots, while I'm just here watching you dissipate. I wish you could be here with me. You send the rain, you don't explain the storm inside, swallowing everything. You brought me up inside, so I can't evacuate. I got a heart like a hurricane. I bring it down with the pouring rain.
Okay.
I got a heart like a hurricane, I bring it down with the pouring. I know I feel like nothing's ever good enough. I got a heart like a hurricane. I got a heart like a hurricane. I got a heart like a hurricane. Nothing's ever good enough. I got a heart like a hurricane. I bring it down with the pouring rain. I know I feel like nothing's ever good enough. I got a heart like a hurricane. I hear the sound of it from the rain. I know you're not, but nothing's
Hmm. Dark Signal, Heart Like a Hurricane. Let's discuss. I'll probably try to coordinate this with the release on other streaming platforms on September 2nd, since this is a bit before that. So that will likely work out. With this, I really dig this sound, having not heard anything from this band. Having the catchiness when you hear, like, immediately upon reading this song title, I'll be able to hear that chorus of the song in my head, and things like that stick with you. But it wasn't that for me that was really like what pulled me in. Like I had mentioned, the production was sounding good, because which is expected. I'm not like surprised by that, really, given who is working on it, what they have worked on in the past, and all of that. But with this band, it wasn't really like that. I mean, not to say that I don't really enjoy like the style of the voice and the catchiness. The delivery in it is obviously a big part of it being catchy as well. But what was most grabbing in it for me would definitely like be that production to sort of balance out like the attention as well, and where the song needs like a bit more, you know, where it needed. It definitely had it where it needed. I would only say really that with like some of the guitar work, it felt a little bit like it wasn't really, you know, almost like that tappy riff that came in that I had mentioned, bring that back in the video. I have no idea what that noise is, but I have got to what is that? In the breakdown, there was a switch up in the vocals that really sort of was different than what I had expected it to be, which I feel like is important at times, especially being a newer band, putting out songs, or like, you know, for me, a newer band on my listening and such. I mean, you have to do stuff like that will put you outside of the box, because it's just a time where everything is really busy and there's so much of everything that it's like one small detail, well, maybe not one, but like small details can get you lost in the mix easily and stuff. So I feel like bands are coming in and really, you know, as they should be, putting like their best foot forward. When it comes to like the top level production like this and stuff, I feel like if this same song would be released with, you know, even just like a step down, I'm not saying like, because obviously bad production can ruin a song very very easily, but like, you know, just not as sharp of production, I think it could have a lot of a different, or it would have a much different impact on me, at least at like listening to it and stuff, especially like when it comes to like the atmosphere and trying to you know, get that, like rely on the atmosphere to provide some sort of like, you know, amount of your expression. Because when you're blending into, because you can feel the pop and stuff, like I remember when Ashtone was talking to me about it, and maybe even in the description of the video, but just saying that it, like, they were mixing a lot of different styles of music, and I feel like transitioning and doing stuff like that, in doing stuff like that, I'm gonna just say stuff like that, the least descriptive term possible, but in blending genres like that with your music and atmosphere, just adds such a level of really, I guess I say that about everything that adds atmosphere, like when it comes to progressive metalcore and stuff like that. With the atmosphere, I'm just a sucker for it. But well done, it's obviously so important that it has to be well done, because it could be expressed very poorly, what seems to be very easily with some bands, because it takes a certain band for me, because there's been ways that I've heard that expressed where I'm like, that it's just not it, it's not hitting for me, or where you like are almost, you're like, I almost like this, but I just can't. And with this, it felt very well expressed. It almost, like with a 4.5 minute track, I still had parts where I was like, oh, I wish that was expanded on. I wish that was expanded on. So with this being my first track that I've heard from Dark Signal, hopefully that means that going forward with their singles and stuff, I will be getting more of what I was looking for in that riffs, where it like started off sounding like it was about to pop into some sort of really clean solo. That stuff I would love to see expanded on, with the sound that they have, with the sound that they were talking about. Wherever I read that it said, like, I think it said indie and R&B and like an interesting mix for their arrangements and stuff. So that has me excited. I will put whatever I'm talking about that I read. I'll find where I read that from, and I'll put it in the description as well as the link for the video and stuff. I will be listening to this a decent amount. I feel like this band definitely has the potential to be like on repeat for me, though, with the elements that they're using. There's that noise again. It's a good time to end this. So I will link all of their social media as well in the description of this video. My link tree will be there with all of the same stuff it normally has. My YouTube, not my YouTube, because that's where you're at. Just nailing it today. My Instagram, which has music related content, the Discord server, which is the community. We've got music related channels unrelated to music, listening parties, various different things. I love the Discord. We've got a bunch going on in there. So if you're interested in sort of like a busier community, that sort of thing, that will be there. All the good stuff in the description. My Instagram handle, I guess I normally mention that as well. That would be good. It's Rachel Reacts. It's the same as my YouTube channel. So as always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it.